Hello YouTube. So for your reviewing pleasure tonight, I have a 1988 monogram release of the Elvira Macabre Mobile, a 58 Ford T-Bird. Now, I have read that there are some speculation as to if this is the proper year, stuff like that. No matter what, this is what Monogram released back in the day. So we'll take a look around. So we see the little bit of information. Initially, it appears that it would have come with an Elvira figure. Does not. But you do have the chain steering wheel. You do have the spiderweb grille, the barbed wire license plate frame, as well as the skull and crossbone wheel covers. So coming around here to the end, we can see kit number on this is 2783. And then a little blurb history and information on this specific car. So this would have been from her movie, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And so let's take a look inside of the kit. So we'll just go ahead and kind of dig through the parts first, as they're right here on top. So you have your clear parts. You just have the front glass. You do have the rear window. However, obviously, check through the instructions, as a lot of it is not used. You have the lower wide mouth grille. Go ahead and lock in our autofocus there. All right. Then we get into the detail parts to the kit, which are fairly stock. For a lot of the engine detail, the interior detail inside of the doors are pretty stock as well. Running gear, seats, again, nothing really to write home about. Motor and head, which is interesting that they actually had this already on it. Usually those are separate parts, but the way they built this one. So you have the interior bucket here. Have the center console already molded in, so this actually will just drop over once you release those. Again, a little bit of an interesting way that they did this design. Go ahead and leave that out to the side for a moment, which is the body. And then we get into the Elvira specifics. So we have the chrome rims here. Have the, I believe, air intakes here. Side windows. You have her chain steering wheel. The spiderweb grille, which again is nice. Maybe a bit challenging, because what you'll need to do is paint all of the, basically most of that black. To really make that stick out correctly. It does come with the barbed wire license plate frames, which is neat. And then coming in here for the wheels and tires, it is an older design of white wall. So you actually have like this plastic insert that you have to pop into the tire. I have other kits, and this can be very difficult to do, and in some cases, if you're not careful, you can actually break the white wall portion. So just as a note, be cautious of that. Obviously, you get the 4 tires, and you get the 5 rings. Normally, this would come with a spare, which would be that 5th ring. So taking a look here, we do have a small decal sheet with basically only 2 decals, and that is the license plate for Elvira. And then, to be honest, instructions are pretty straightforward. Nothing really too crazy. Obviously, there are some additional steps that you're doing here or there for Elvira's specific car. For the design of it. It does actually come with an opening door, which is kind of nice to see, to have that option. So you can kind of look around. If you want to pause anywhere, go ahead. try to get it to where each kind of area is in shot at a given time. Flipping over to the back section here, it's pretty straightforward, mating up the body to the frame, and then all of the custom detail with her dash, how she had that set up. Does have the the sun visors, which is, again, nice little added touch. So, parking lights, antennas. So, like I said, pretty straightforward when it comes to the build of this. And to be honest, I know I probably botched up the name of the car. For anybody who actually watched the Elvira and know the exact pronunciation, again, I do know that I had botched that, so don't write in. In either case, though, the last thing here, and I'll just kind of leave this one in the bag, which is a stock 58 body, just black with the open doors. So nothing really incessantly, glamorous about this. Pretty straightforward, but that is what comes in the Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and her car from that movie. So, hope you enjoyed the review.